So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Shot a goal! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Christian Eriksen. He's super accurate with both feet, Peter, and able to deliver a cross or a through ball with just the perfect bend or indeed weight. All this allied to great awareness and vision, which make him a massive creative talent. What I really like about Eriksen, though, is that he's got the energy and the determination to keep going for 90 minutes every game. He's a trier.
Okay, interesting. It's Bebeto. That's Romario! Wonderful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the Bulls recovered.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lindelof. Garnacho.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Ugarte unable to make it happen for all who... Just the goalkeeper. It's Zico! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Zico puts his foot on the gas. Menu. Milan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. First quarter of an hour gone. Romario. He's got the shot away! Has another go! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always...
He's going for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Ugarte. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Now Menu. And here's Romario. Garnacho. Menu. Højlund. Menu. Romario. Well timed, excellent interception. Garnacho. And it's Zico. Oh, perfectly measured that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Almost half an hour in now. Good spot, he's seen the run. Manchester United have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Zico. Romario. Now it's Romario. And he's managed to get free. Romario, real chance here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pull it. Romario! And oh, what has happened here?
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Bale gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Il numero 25.
And he thumps it clear. And the shot's on here, and he's in on goal. It's a mighty effort. He's scored. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Ha segnato al 39esimo minuto, numero 4.
Milan are having a ball here. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Milan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And that has left him in a heap. Lahm. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He gets big. Decent chance. That is a fine delivery.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Lindelof. Now Ugarte. Garnacho. And it's Bale. Kola.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And he's had a hit! No, he refuses to take the bait. Bale shapes to shoot. Keeper always had the measure of that.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Ugarte. Bale. And here's Bale. Now who's going to be first to this? And the first half is done. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Milan have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we are already promptly back underway. Pull it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Bale. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Ha segnato al 47esimo minuto.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Lascia il campo per il numero
Things
8.
looking so easy, almost too easy here. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That was always going to be the keepers. Garnacho. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Garnacho is fouled. Lindelof. Garnacho. Pirlo. And it's Zico. Collar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Garnacho. Bullet proves too strong. Collar. Zico. Has a shot! What a save from Onana! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Mazraoui.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Zico. And he was quick to react. Ugarte. And it's Eriksson. Lahm tries making a foray down the right. Oh, such a clever touch.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Lahm with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Now it's Van Basten. He's picked his way through. Eriksson. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. It's Van Basten! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's one-on-one! He's through, now is he in? Chance for the header! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Lindelof. Now Ugarte. The message is clear. None shall pass. Zico. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan have their third corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. That'll be a throw-in. Lovely feet. Pirlo's cross. He rises! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Pullet with the foul. Bruno Fernandes. Collar. And it's Zico. There's the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ugarte. Seedorf does well to get it back. Bruno Fernandes. Zico being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and the create...
Zico! Goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely intercepted. He opts to go forward. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, great ball, and the shot! Diogo Dalot. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Zico. Showing good feet. Showing great feet there. In with a header! And it's headed over. Lindelof gets a good foot in there. The ball has bounced loose now. He's had a hit!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That has been knocked clear. And here's Zico. He's tried one! No, got right underneath it. Onana is there to clear. Zico. He's gone for goal! It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
Speculative strike. He's put his foot right through that one. Pullet. Collier. It's anyone's ball now. Hits one! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. And another try! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. They want to be quick to... And again! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Real chance! Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Big chance! And we have our very first corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 14, Pirlo, viene sostituito con il numero 23, Messi.
And now they can spring out of defence. Let's bet Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Martinez. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's from Mario. He's tried one! And he comes up trumps again. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's from Mario. Hullet. He's in here! Messi! Rice. And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Pavard. Yamal. Pavard cuts it out. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Bebeto. Bebeto! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bebeto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Milan making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Now it's Rashford. And here's from Mario. He's going for goal! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control. Dyer cuts out the pass. Merino for Rice. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Decent hit! opens. And he is just ripping it up.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Numero 24.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi, he's having a go! Rafinha. That is good alertness. Oh, that is us! He's had a shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is caught.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hits one. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Well, and that is going to be the final action of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Milan have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. And we are back on the way. And he cuts out the supply. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, what a mistake! Rafinha. He is through here. Bebeto. He's got away. Shot a goal! In for the pieces! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Numero 23.
Pavard from Merino. Dyer does well to get it back.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Rashford. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hakimi.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 83.314 spettatori.
Messi gets a foot in here. That's Romario. Just the goal. Great chance! They've done it! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done.
Gol per il Milan.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Thuram. Lam. Romario. Messi. And Bebeto! So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rice. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zico. That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play. Bebeto under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down.
Good effort from distance. Oh, denied at the last.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
They're up to 5 corners now. Zico goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And claimed it back swiftly. Thuram. Thuram concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Pavard. Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Zico. There's the shot! Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Numero 6.
Dyer. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Messi. Has a shot! Hakimi. Yamal. For Merino.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh no, what has happened here? And here's Maldini. He's going for goal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
4 minuti di recupero.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Bebeto. He's gone for goal!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's a decent clearance. And they win it back again. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rafinha. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And we're underway. It's Van Basten! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Martinez might just make this. Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Van Basten. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found a way through. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And here's Lautaro Martinez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barella! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That is good alertness. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his...
Real chance! Goal! Inter! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a... Can he finish? He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
And Shevchenko! Barella, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Steaming on goalwards. And that was very necessary. And here's Shevchenko. He's had a hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And a header! And yes, it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, we're on the way. And here's Schneider. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that is out of play. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Ribéry. He's had it taken off him. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's in space and looking for options. Hernandez. Raspadori. Header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's Ribery. Oh, good-looking ball. De Vrij gets across to intercept that. Schneider. Mkhitaryan. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Hernandez. First quarter of an hour gone. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's got away. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He is through here. Real chance! And again! Goal! Inter! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mkhitaryan. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Zielinski. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Shevchenko. Martinez gets a good foot in there. Zielinski. Always onto this. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gullit. Schneider takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Mkhitaryan really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Hernandez goes for the header! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Çalhanoğlu. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! There's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two...
It's a mighty effort! Shevchenko.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Inter Milan have a free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Çalhanoğlu! This possibly the last play of the half. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Raspadori! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And we are already promptly back underway. Well, the ball just didn't work out. He's through, and Martinez! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he'll shoot here. And that's off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
In with the challenge. Ribery. Back into the middle. Threads one in. Now it's Chelham. Tries a shot!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Martinez. Chance for the header! Now, who's going to be first to this? That pass has been well intercepted. And through to the goalkeeper. Ribery.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Martinez. Can he get it through? Bastoni cuts out the pass. Hernandez. And it's Mkhitaryan. No way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Vrij kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Hullet. Shevchenko. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh no, this does not look good. Costa Curta. Ribery. Martinez. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafael Leao. That's a nicely measured pass. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Çalhanoğlu, nicely intercepted.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gets his pass away. And he cuts out the supply. Çalhanoğlu. Chooses to go back. Ribery! Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rafael Leao might just make this.
Inter need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Martinez, and Martinez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
All hands on deck for this one. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react.
Il quarto uomo
Çalhanoğlu.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Hits one! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort! And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, super find. Oh, that's a fine interception. The ball has bounced loose now. Lovely ball and...
Bebeto!
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rafinha. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good-looking ball. Shot could be on. Picked out brilliantly. Yamal. Bebeto. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient...
And again! He will be livid with himself.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Hakimi. So it is still 0-0. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rice. Martinez. And Hakimi.
Oh, great feat, that.
No foul, says the referee. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Speculative strike. Oh, he's gifted it to the... Great chance! It's fallen loose again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Nuno Mendes. And he's intervened well there. Rafinha. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Pavard. Dyer. And Pavard. Yamal. Merino.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And a shot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper.
Can he put it away? Goal, Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
Closing in on goal. Oh, that is good. Super. It's Pirlo! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pirlo making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Romario.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
super ball. He's had a hit! In he goes again. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Pavard. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's... And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Pirlo. And he was alert to it. Can he finish? No mistake! That is his ton, and does he not know it? With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 44 minutes is...
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now the ball in. He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Milan have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the game has already resumed here. Hakimi gets it away. And now... And the shot! Yamal. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Maldini, good purposeful running this. And he's had a hit! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Aim forwards. Oh, what a pass! Pass somewhat off target. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Rafinha.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
He won't be happy with that one. Pavard. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's going in strongly.
Succumbs to the pressure. Hakimi cuts it out. Pavard. Rice. That looks a good ball through. He's beaten the last man. Struck first time. Not out the best in the keeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's really well cleared. It's a loose ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dyer. Oh no, this does not look good. And Hakimi. That's a fabulous ball. Zico! And that's wide.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Dyer. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Hullet. Now, what about a counter-attack? Maldini. That's a good ball. In with a header! And he's missed it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Front-footed pressing going on here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, what a ball! He's gone for goal! And that's past the post.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Rice. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. And Pavard. Merino.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Maldini. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Hakimi. Can he spark a counter here? And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea.
Messi! Oh, that's another chance!
Now, who's going to be first to this?
And one more try! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Numero 23. Messi!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gets a good foot in there. Seedorf. And it's Zico. Romario. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi.
And Messi!
He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
Oh, smashing header!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Belanova. Now it's Pasalic. Seedorf. Now it's Bebeto.
He's going for goal!
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Turan. Hoisted in.
Pretty robust defending.
Bebeto.
He's had a shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Belanova. And Daron. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bebeto.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ha segnato al 19esimo minuto. Numero 23. Messi!
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's had it nicked away. Pasalic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The ball has bounced loose now. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Lookman. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bebeto. Romario. Belanova. Quadrado. Lookman. Atalanta couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their part.
There's the hit!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Belanova. And it's de Roon. Gullit kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Messi. Oh, the shot, there's the shot! And another try!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Messi. Oh, just Messi! And it's in! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
It's become a case of men against boys. Bebeto. Passing is crisp and sharp. Retegi. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Thuram, Cannavaro, Buffon, Gullit, Seedorf, Zico. It's a good spell of possession, this. Lahm. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Bebeto. Oh, shooting chance! Milan have their third corner. And that has been cleared.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. That's tidy. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's real chance! Chance to shoot! Sticks it away! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become.
And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Milan pretty much out of sight here. Decent hit! Oh, almost a sixth! Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Quality ball. The pass has gone astray. Romario. Keeper sees it all the way. Might be danger, and Bebeto!
And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
You can run onto that.
Shot could be on. Messi! Oh, taken with style. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Quadrado.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 15.601
Make sure that's not getting through. Now it's Bebeto. Lam. And he welcomes it in.
Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Bebeto.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Costa. No way through there. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement.
A real chance! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Numero 21.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chips it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zico did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. City. Costa. Referee's given a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Numero 23.
Retegi. Zico. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And the finish! Oh, terrific save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Quadrado.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the...
And Romario!
Keeper always had the measure of that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Una sostituzione.
Milan get their fourth corner. Oh, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a go! Atalanta making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see. Has a go! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And now he has two. He's had it taken off him. Pinches it off him. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Bebeto. Hits one! And he's following up! And the ball's come loose here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He rises! And again! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Kolasinac. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jim City spots it and intercepts. And he's intervened well there. Retegi. Seedorf. And it's Lam. And here's Neymar. Neymar! And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.